Good afternoon. Welcome on in for another episode of From Day One. We court already, and we have a follow-up today to an idiot we had in court, I think, probably about a week ago now. Just to give you a quick remembrance of who we're talking about, I have a couple minutes of his first appearance, just to refresh everybody's minds. First voice you'll hear is the judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Lester, you need to put a shirt on, or you're going to be removed.
Oh yeah, it's that guy. Guy who was showering and everything else and naked in the courtroom while waiting for his case.
For the meeting.
Yes, we're talking to you.
Recalling York Township versus John Hernandez in both matters.
Victor Lilick for York Township, Your Honor. And Assistant Public Defender Brian J. Craig on behalf of Mr. John Hernandez.
Case number
Here we go. Let's get back to the one we need.
2240072. This is State of Michigan versus Derek Lester.
For Roman for the people.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Mr. Lester,
We told you to get a shirt
put a
on.
shirt on.
Shit, give me 1 second.
Shirt. Shirt. You might want to go get a shirt. Just a hint. Maybe a shirt.
All right, I'm ready.
That's not a shirt. You wouldn't go into a courtroom, a real courtroom, wearing a wife beater. I certainly, for the love of fuck, hope so. But that's what he's wearing here, folks.
I'm ready.
Mr. Lester, this is still a courtroom, so please, in the future, put on an appropriate shirt for court.
Yeah, not a wife
I
beater.
just got out the shower, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just got out the shower.
Can you state your name?
My name is Derek.
His name is Idiot.
Sir, you're here today because you are charged with a crime, a misdemeanor. You're currently not represented by an attorney.
It's because he chose to. Your Honor.
Indicated at the last hearing that you had an attorney that you wanted to hire. However,
Yes, ma'am.
nobody filed an appearance. So if you would wish to have the public defender's office represent you, I can appoint them.
You can, but you know what, though? I haven't had the opportunity to speak with the prosecutor, and I think we possibly can resolve this matter.
Well, Ms. Willenbring wasn't going to speak with you if you were seeking an attorney, because that would be unethical for her to do so.
That would most definitely be unethical, Your Honor.
To contact her, since you indicated that you wanted to hire an attorney.
Yeah, I was. He was representing me on a different matter. He was just he was a little too expensive on this.
All right, now that you got a touch of the moron that we're dealing with, on Friday he was back in court. Yeah, he was. So, let's go ahead and pick that up. Okay, just a second here. I'm trying to get it to queue up. Do we have it? Okay. All right, let's begin. Here is the new
Case number 2240172, City of Saline versus Yasser Farha.
Just say, Jake, City of Saline.
Your Honor, Joe Simon on behalf of Yasser Farha. Mr. Farha, will you state your name for the record? Please unmute yourself first.
Yasser Farha.
Good morning.
Your Honor, I believe we're here for an arraignment as well as a pretrial. And with respect to that arraignment, waive formal reading and stand mute to the charges.
For once, you're not going
Smart
to be
man.
on defendant's behalf.
Hold on. What's going on? Oh, just
Okay.
fast forwarding.
Have
Okay.
you had an opportunity to speak with the prosecutor about this case?
No, from my understanding, when I went down and I paid all the court costs and fines and everything, I actually held back the.
All right. So let's fast forward, just so we can go ahead and get to the case that we need. Fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forwarded. Fast forwarded. Fast forwarded. Fast forwarded. Fast forwarded. Fast forwarded. Fast forwarded, 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 fast forwarded.
Case number 2240052, State of Michigan versus Derek Lester.
Wait a minute. This fucker is driving. He's watching cars as he's driving. He's in court driving. Oh dear God.
For a woman, for the people.
Mr. Lester, you need to remove your hat, please.
And Your Honor, I believe the Public Defender's Office is still listed as the attorney of record in this particular case with Mr. Lester.
Yes.
I do
I guess
recall
you
that.
are.
Yes.
Your Honor, how about also having him not break the law? You know, using mobile devices while in the operation of a frickin' motor vehicle? 'Cause he's fucking driving. Can you at least admonish him on that a little bit, please? Please? You know, with sugar on top, please? 'Cause you know he's doing that.
At our
No?
last hearing, and I have spoken to Mr. Lester in the interim, he had expressed at our last hearing that he was in the, he wished that he was going to.
Somebody else, anyway, I don't even know.
Shut
why
up,
you speak.
Mr. Lester.
Somebody else called me yesterday from the public defender's office. It wasn't you, so I don't even know why you speak.
Right.
Mr. Lester.
So, Mr. Lester.
Mr. Lester, the court has appointed the Public Defender's Office to represent you. You indicated that you were going to be retaining counsel. Nobody.
All right, I didn't do that. I didn't do
I
that.
understand.
So we can proceed with the public defender.
Okay,
what
so
we
that's why
gonna do.
Mr. Crago is talking, because he is your
Okay,
attorney.
I don't want Mr. Kringle though, so I'm gonna need someone else.
That is
He
the
ain't gonna
attorney
work.
that's assigned to your court. You don't get to pick and choose.
No.
We assigned you the Public Defender's
He won't-
Office.
He won't work. He won't bode well for the case. It was a miscommunication last time. That's why we never had a discussion. It will not work.
I'll make sure I look for Mr.
Not you,
Kringle,
no.
Your Honor, but again,
Mr. Lester, we've appointed him as your counsel.
Your quote-unquote misinformation is probably because he told you to put some fucking damn clothes on that wasn't a wife beater and stop being an asshole in court.
Yeah, well, go ahead, because I'm gonna file attorney grievance on him, and then I'm gonna see it's looking like I'm gonna have to
Mr. Crago,
file
have you had an
appeal
opportunity to
regarding this
speak
case.
with him
I'm
yet?
not talking to him.
I did, and before I think he realized it was me, Your Honor, he indicated to me that he wishes this matter to be set for a future pretrial, so he'll have the opportunity to review the police report, potential video that may be involved that will assist him in mounting a defense to this case.
Gotta love the fact that no, Mr. Lister hasn't shut up. The court just muted his mic. Stay tuned though, it gets even more interesting.
Mr. Lester, do you want an opportunity to speak with Mr. Crago in the breakout room? You're muted, sir.
Get a clue.
You're muted, Mr. Lester.
Stop speaking, hit the mute button.
He's not gonna work. Find somebody else. Ain't nothing to talk to him about. I'm exercising my Fifth Amendment right when it comes to him.
Brainiac.
Mr. You're going to be able to continue to represent him.
No, at this time, Your Honor, I believe the communication between myself and Mr. Lester is at an impasse. I will not be able to effectively represent Mr. Lester, and I believe he would be best served by one of my colleagues moving forward at the Public Defender's Office if he can still no longer afford to retain counsel and we stand in as the attorney of record.
So I am happy to appoint a different attorney for you, Mr. Lester, but that's it. you can't just keep firing attorneys.
But I, even whether it's paid for or not, I do per law. I should be represented by proper counsel. He ain't.
And I have appointed the Washtenaw County Public Defender's Office to you now twice, and both times you indicated you didn't want to work with those attorneys. So
no, this is the same individual from the last time. It ain't been two people. This is the same individual. It's not two people.
it doesn't sound like you had an opportunity. And Mr. Lester didn't sound like you even had an opportunity to speak with him before you fired him.
Listen, we did have a discussion, and he chose to want to discuss things that didn't have nothing to do with the case. I'm 44 years old. I'm probably older than him. So he not finna talk to me because of my skin color as if I'm a child, because this is the norm that he has to deal with when he's dealing with other black men.
Yep, nah, I told you it got worse. He's now trying to accuse in open court that the attorney isn't wanting to work with him because he's African American.
You're not finna talk to me like that. I'm different.
Hold on.
Listen, I'm telling you
I'm
what
not
it is.
going to have
We don't even have to have no
Mr.
discussion.
Trigger, do you have a motion for the court? Mr. Lester, that's enough.
Your Honor.
Mr. Trego, do you have a motion for the court?
I do. I move at this time for Your Honor to release me from representing Mr. Lester. And in closing, I believe the communication has broken down to the point where it's irreparable. I ask to be released from representing Mr. Lester moving forward on behalf of the Public Defender's Office. And in closing, I do not appreciate my reputation being impugned in this way on the record. At no point did I treat Mr. Lester with any form of disrespect based upon race, ethnicity, or any other characteristics. If the court does recall,
I like this guy is still ranting
in terms of wearing
in the mute.
hats and how one behaves in a Zoom court setting that I brought to his attention that would advise him that would be more advantageous moving forward to act in a way that is appropriate for a courtroom setting, and he took offense to that. I apologize.
I bet he did.
Offended by my advice, but I stand by what I said at our last hearing. Moving forward.
I like that. While the attorney's setting this out, Lester is still screaming at his screen. However, of course, thank God none of us are having to hear the idiot because he's muted.
Lord, I asked to be removed from this case.
And I do actually believe this was something that I had mentioned to him because he wasn't wearing clothes when he arrived.
That is accurate, Your Honor.
Mr. Lester, do you have a pen and paper with you?
Others, do you have
Mr.
something in your
Lester,
car to
we
write
muted
with?
you again because you weren't talking over me. Do you have a pen and paper? I
Hey,
cannot hear you.
Idiot!
Because you are muted again.
Idiot! Unmute!
Mr. Lester, do you have a pen and paper to write down your attorney's name?
Idiot! Idiot says what?
Do you have a pen and paper, sir?
I don't, because I'm in my vehicle. I'm not at home. Give me 1 second, because I might have one in my car. I have one.
Isn't it?
No, I'm just saying if he can't.
Okay.
If he can't do it, she'll do it.
Well, she'll do it still, right?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, I might have to do one on Nicole, one of the people waiting in the Zoom. Hell, she's actually playing with her
Mr. Lester,
toes.
are you ready?
Yes, I am.
The number, your attorney's name will be Christopher Shemke.
Mm-hmm.
Phone number is 734
734
306
306
1742.
1742.
And you should get an email with his contact information as well. And we will let him know that he has been appointed to your case.
Oh, goody.
I'm going to adjourn this case to June 14th, 2022 at 10 a.m.
Oh, now I know the next time I gotta listen in. Judge, in
Ms.
person.
Willenbring, are there any bond concerns?
In person.
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Bond is continued.
In person, come on.
So you're all set, Mr. Lester. Make sure that you contact your other attorney before the next court date, okay?
I will.
Okay. You're all set for today.
In person, come on, Judge. In person.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No. Judge, you disappoint. When I say in person, you're supposed to nail him in person. That's why it's called in person. That way we can take care of this idiot. But alas, in person I guess is not to be. Alright, let's go ahead and find ourselves another one. Mike, are you there? Do you get one for us? While I have a cheese fry. Alright, so let's go with no. Yeah, let's do some anarchy. Show me the list just to make sure. Yeah. Anarchy in Los United Kingdom. Mike, start us.
Hi, this is Attorney Mike Grevlin coming to you from Shoot.
Yeah, I just said start us. You don't need to give us the spiel. Alright, let's begin.
Hello, am I entering into this room today with my inalienable human rights? Can you remember me? No, it's not a courtroom because it's not a court of law because it's not a court of record, is it? We discussed this last time I was here, didn't we?
Oh boy. Yes, we discussed this last time you were here, and you're still wrong about it.
Correct.
So I come into court, don't have my human rights upheld, so you're telling me I'm entering into this room today without any human rights? Is that what you're telling me in here?
Well, this is affirming. Now at least I know that the United States does not have a monopoly on stupid.
You're not saying anything to me, so I'm entering into this room today with my human rights. Thank you very much. Come on, my lady. Yes, you can, because she is my witness to what you are trying to do to me today. She is my witness, and I have a child. I don't have any other option. I apologise. I don't have a child. I don't have any other option but to bring my child with me because I can't afford child.
Really? You brought a kid to a trial? I thought the American idiots were stupid. UK? You're trying to give a run for the money, eh?
Yeah, I apologise, I'm sorry. You cannot bring a baby. The child will be silent. Nobody told me this downstairs. Now, can you please come into the courtroom? I won't give you jurisdiction over me today. I am not a fictional character.
Yep, that's the same sovereign citizen stuff. And despite the fact that stupid is still stupid, it's somehow slightly more palatable with a charming British accent.
And then what will happen? You'll do it without me here in my absence? No, sir, I won't allow you to do that in my absence. I'm sorry.
Yep, that's what happens when you don't show up to court. You get tried in absentia, and you usually get convicted that way.
Yeah.
I want to come in with my human rights, buddy. I'm entitled to human rights, yeah? I need people like you to stand by me and say we've got human rights, because these people are taking away our human rights today.
quiet while we deal with the case, or you'll be asked to leave.
So I keep quiet, that means I'm not allowed to put my opinion forward, I'm not having the human rights, mate. And I'm not allowed to bring my witness in, so they're trying to get me to go in here without a witness, so they can do what they want to do.
Your 6-year-old kid is not a witness.
Sorry, I forgot to ask, have you got your oath with you today? You know the one that you took to uphold?
You know what moved this hearing along quite nicely?
Taser?
A cranky spot-on judge from Kentucky.
Now, there's a simple way for me to prove jurisdiction to you, and that would be for me to ask the deputy to take you into custody.
That's been a while since I've seen that guy.
No, because they're going to do. No, because they're going to do my case without me present.
Correct.
Which is illegal, and I won't allow them to do. Are you asking me to leave the court, or are you telling me? You're telling me. You're telling me. You will be forcibly removed. I will be. So you're going to assault me? Are you going to assault? Are you going to assault me to remove me from this court?
I can forcibly remove.
Yeah, you've asked me to be removed, and I've asked for my oath, and they've abandoned court now. Anyway, they've abandoned court by leaving the back of the room. So when they have abandoned court, that now means I have power of the court. You have assaulted me! You assaulted me! You assaulted me! That's assault!
No. That's not.
What a drama queen. Get a hold of yourself, man.
Drama queen, yes the boy is, he's a drama queen.
I've been assaulted.
You need to calm down.
I've been assaulted.
You were
I've been assaulted.
to leave.
Yes, and then I was assaulted when I refused. I was assaulted when I was refused.
I can physically remove
You can physically remove it, yeah, and the judge has left the room, so therefore that court is now no longer in practice because they have left the courtroom.
Put down the bong and learn some law, or better yet, hire an attorney.
Therefore, that courtroom is now null and void, and you cannot carry on. If you carry on with
That's
my
a barrister.
case now in there, this will be treason. Okay? Article 61 of the Magna Carta 1215 is in effect brought into effect by the barons.
Oh, I love this. This is refreshing. This is my first Magna Carta reference, and
Well, it's actually pleasant that he's actually using a UK reference and not just say his Fourth Amendment, even though he's there in the UK. That would be, extremely weird, but I wouldn't put it past these kind of morons.
it's just delicious. Of course, all my prior videos are in the United States, and they're all,
Well, we got to get you out more, Mike.
Which makes sense on that level, but they're referencing it in crazy ways. But here, I like the dropping of Magna Carta, which, I'm no Magna Carta scholar, but, the Magna Carta I don't believe is operative law. I believe that large portions of it have been codified and brought into the law, but I don't think that's the controlling document of the moment. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. If you're an attorney over there, tell me if I missed on that. But this is still priceless, the Magna Carta reference.
Okay, can I just...
Now you can.
Okay.
Yeah, in 91.
The camera's on, everything's been recorded, okay?
Yeah,
My
apart from
protection,
the
your protection, nobody else's protection.
Yeah.
Okay? I've overheard, and I'm a witness in this case, I've
Yes.
overheard you being asked to leave the courthouse.
Yes, leave,
Okay?
not told.
So therefore,
Asked.
Yes.
Asked. No, I was asked. I was asked. They asked me. They asked me. I like it. She's smiling over there. She knows the truth. You all know the truth. You all know what Magna Carta is, don't you?
What can we do to get you to leave here now?
I really hate to say this, but he's got a point. He should have been held in contempt and have cuffs on him right now. But the judge just asked him to leave, and now they've got a problem. He's in a public building, and he doesn't need to leave.
By getting me signed on the top of this to say I'm no longer on bail. That's what you can do. So I'm not on bail.
You've never been on bail.
This is what this says here. This is what this says here. I am notice of grant of bail. That case is now finished. That case cannot go on because they ran out the back of the room when I asked them for their oath. Okay? When I asked them for their oath, they cooped themselves and ran off. That's what happened.
There's obviously they're not happy to continue.
Yeah, because they want to do treasonous rules.
No.
Yeah? Okay, yeah, you're right. It's sedition until I tell them that they're under Article 61 was invoked by the barons.
The magistrates have decided
2001, 23rd of March.
With you present because of your behaviour. So therefore, you need to calm down and leave the courthouse. If you have any issues with their decisions, you need to address that.
Well, then you're going to cause me harm.
Now isn't the place to do that. Now you've been told to leave the courthouse.
Well, they are going to cause me harm by removing my right to travel.
And there you have it. The right to travel. These guys
The right to be a moron.
rather have the court rule that nobody has jurisdiction, kick off chaos and a worldwide Hunger Games so that they don't have to stand in line at the
Hunger
DMV like
Games!
the rest of us.
Yeah? I have a human right to travel on the highways unhindered. And when you take my driving licence off me, I will be hindered by you. I will be hindered by you guys continually. That is why I'm not leaving here today until this is
That's what
resolved.
you need to do
Yeah, that's the point.
is allow the court to decide how they're going to proceed with the matter.
No, because that is then given the jurisdiction over me. I'm not a fictional character. I'm a human being. I have a right. They're called human rights.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and you're not allowing me my human rights.
I've asked you, Ken.
Yeah, no, I'm replying
I'm
politely.
going to ask you to
See,
leave.
now you're going to assault me.
I'm taking call.
So no. This is assault. This is assault.
You've been asked.
This is assault.
You've been asked to
This
leave
is
the court.
assault. This is assault.
I'm asking
No,
you
this
to
is
leave the
assault.
court.
And carry on with my case without me.
To arrest you for being.
No, but you're going to carry on with my. I'm not. You're going to.
Please leave the court.
But now you're going to carry on with my case without me.
I don't want to have to.
No. I want to be in there. So
Please leave the court.
if they carry on with my case without me, and you take away my license today, you will cause harm to me. I will not allow harm to come to myself or my family. This is wrong. This is bloody treason. And this video is going all over Facebook as soon as I get home.
Ooh, and now it's on What Talk with Mike.
And here.
I don't want to be on there anymore. You're not dealing with that. This is assault, officer. Ow! This is assault. Don't push me through this radiating thing. I want to go around it.
Don't push me through this radiating thing. This guy is too much. But again, I'm going to blame the judge here, or magistrate, or whatever you want to call him over there. I'm going to call it a judge. The judge should have held this guy in contempt. And this is why we're having all this negotiation on the way out. And, I don't know. I don't know the law over there, but our system's derived from their system. I'm sure they have contempt or an equivalent analog.
I want to go around it. You're assaulting me. This is harsh. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? You're taking away my right to travel.
Come on, man. In front of your wife and child?
You're taking away my right to travel.
Otherwise, you're going to be arrested for the further offence.
It's an offence. It's not a crime. What crime have I committed? What crime have I
And an
committed?
epic moron.
What crime have I committed?
Well, there you have it. It's not just us. You've got
Yeah, you're right. It ain't.
The commenters, I had one tell.
All right, I think you got another one for us from there, don't you?
Hi, this is Attorney Mike Gravel coming to you from Chicago. As
Chicago.
today is an exciting day. We're going to do a little something called Sovereign Citizens number 28. And this puts the UK over the top. They finally get their own playlist. And I've already created it. And it's called Sovereign Citizens Anarchy in the UK.
Rock. Anarchy in the UK. Anarchy in the UK.
I'll just ask you a simple question. Are you Mr. Allen?
Well, Mr. Allen's just a name, but I'm going to pick up some items.
Who am I talking to? Who is Mr. Allen?
Well, Mr. Allen's just a name.
Basically, what's happened is... Sorry, you're talking to me, you're talking to me.
I'm not sure the audio is going to come out. So he kicks it off with, I'm sorry, who am I talking to? Is this Mr. Allen? And of course, we're off to the races with the crazy.
Who is Mr. Allen? I need to deal with something. I need to speak to
Mr. Allen is a birth certificate that was created. Excuse me, where are you going, sir?
I need to speak to Mr. Allen. If no one can tell me who Mr.
Well, I
Allen
can't
is.
explain to you.
Does he are you, Mr. Allen?
Excuse me, sir.
I've been told that Mr. Allen wants to talk to me. I've come down and no one's telling me who Mr. Allen.
Can I explain?
Are you Mr. Allen?
Well, can I explain to you?
I just need to speak to Mr. Allen. I'm the supervisor. Are you Mr. Allen?
Well, if you can't deal with it, then we need to speak to your
No,
supervisor.
I'm the supervisor.
No, you're the highest one in this station,
Yes,
sir.
I am.
I don't think you are, sir.
Right, okay.
Right, can we speak to your supervisor
I am the
immediately?
supervisor. All I want to do is speak to do.
What,
just
you're
Mr. Allen.
are you the boss of this
Yes,
corporation?
no, I'm the boss of this police station at this particular time.
Okay, look, we just calm down.
I love this guy. He is just the most reasonable, fairly nice, but he does show a little of his irritation, but he's really a nice, reasonable guy. Plain and simple.
Well, if someone tells me who Mr. Allen is, then I can talk to them.
Okay, Mr. Allen is just a name, okay?
I know it's a name. My name is Mr. Eccles. I need to speak to him. Who is Mr.
Can I
Allen?
explain to you?
Don't forget to hit like. The boys would really appreciate it.
Okay, you didn't say they were going to get hurt, so I'm
Mr.
fine.
Allen is a name, and I'm here to represent that name today.
So you're not Mr. Allen?
I'm here to
settle the matter.
I'm not a name, I'm a man, okay?
Will you shut up? Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
Is that it?
Because
I need to speak to Mr. Allen. Are you Mr. Allen?
Mr. Allen is just a name. It does not have a mouth to speak. It does not have ears to hear. I'm here to represent that name.
Because we need-
It's a name on a piece of paper.
I can't talk to you anymore, so I need to speak
Right, then we need to report a theft.
No, I have possessions that belong to Mr. Allen.
No, they don't. Who said they belong to Mr. Allen?
No,
That's what I've got on my record. So only Mr.
That's what
Allen.
you've got on your record, but
That's
he
incorrect
had...
information. That's incorrect information. Okay?
Right, well, I need identification for someone to get the
Basically, can I just explain something calmly? This man... Okay, this is quite sensible. I don't mean any harm, none of us do.
I don't know why. Like, please, before I come out, I need to speak to someone so I can return their property.
Right, basically what happened yesterday was this man was unlawfully detained.
Nothing to do with yesterday.
Okay, cool. So he's
All this is about them trying to retrieve a video camera that was confiscated from them yesterday. And this guy's facial expressions are the best. He's not having any of it, but he's got to deal with it for a little bit.
unlawfully detained. The camera he was using was allegedly seized from him unlawfully.
Help! I'm being repressed, bloody peasant!
Without anything, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if the property's not given back to him, then the only recourse that we can take from there is to report a theft.
Right. Let's go back to the beginning again. I want to return the property. I've been told it belongs to Mr. Allen.
Who has told you this?
That's incorrect.
Who has told you this?
That's what it says on the property, you see.
Okay, that's
so
cool.
have you got proof, any of
I've
you?
got proof of property.
Got proof of...
Right, can you show me that, please? And that person who...
This is really Herbert Studd's Tell It to Bank all over again.
Yes,
I'll
it
put a
is.
link to that in the description below. That's a good video. Where the entire problem is they just won't ID themselves.
Yes.
The person wants to help them in the worst way, but it's
No
required
ID,
that they
no
ID
help.
themselves so that they don't give their property to somebody else. It's that simple. And of course, the sovereign citizens have to mess that up.
want to get their property back, come with me and I'll give it back to you.
The thing is, you might think that we're being a bit awkward in the rest of it, but
You are, because
No.
conversation's taken like 8 minutes.
he was detained for 7 hours.
For 7 minutes.
I'm trying to help
It
you.
is human rights.
For me, I'm not.
What's with the floppy-eared hat? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's winter, so that would make sense outside. But we're inside now. We're inside, and you don't have to show any grand respect. I suppose you can keep it on, but you just look dopey.
Extremely.
And I think that's why they're
Right,
charging me.
once again, I've said, I'm nothing to do with yesterday. I'm the senior person in the police station tonight. I've been asked to come and help you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to give your stuff back.
Right, can we go to a private area and sit down and discuss
Whoever's
this?
claiming this stuff back is coming back into a private area, yes? To witness what?
Because
You taking your stuff back?
Well,
he wants to keep his rights intact.
Yeah, we'd like to keep our rights intact. I don't wish to sign anything.
He wants to be
I mean,
You
stupid,
can't
Your
sign
Honor.
anything. You can't have the property
Can we
back.
report theft in?
Can I just say that I have
Just watch the police officer's expression the whole way through. He knows exactly what he's dealing with, and I mean, it's just incredulous. He's trying hard, but you can see it all over his face. He's thinking, "This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard."
The
Definition of theft.
One second, you can tell me the definition of theft.
Well, you're the one that actually should be enforcing this. Now, the thing is, theft is something that...
Dishonestly appropriate belonging to the another with intentional purpose destroying the other object.
Okay,
We're not taking
can we have it back?
We're not trying to. Yes, you can.
Right,
Please come and sign.
Okay. Right, now, you wanted to sign, so you're asking for a transfer of a security interest.
Oh, really?
So you're
No, I'm asking for this person.
Why do you need a
says-
signature?
I'm not saying I'm not a person.
You said a minute ago you're not a name.
Yeah, and a name.
Right, this man wants his stuff back. I want to give it back. All he has to do is come with me, sign a piece of paper, and then he can give it back.
Right, so when he signs, basically, what he's doing is
He's getting his property back that he wants.
Why do you need a signature? Do you know?
Because it's booked in. I mean,
Because he needs to make sure he's giving it to the owner. Is this difficult?
we need someone to sign to
The
take it out.
signature actually is tied to the name, which is...
Right.
Hang on, can I explain this?
Well,
I'll
I'm just
let
going to
you
say something.
talk.
One
I'll let
more
you
time.
talk.
Are you going to sign for the property?
Right.
Yes or no?
If you won't give it back, then we have to report
No,
theft.
listen.
Sir.
You can report
To you.
Are you going to sign for the property? Yes or no?
Right, basically, can he have his property back?
If he signs for it, yeah.
So you're asking for a transfer of a security interest?
That's
Are you going to sign for the property, yes or no?
We've been looking into the law for a good few years now, and we understand our rights.
Yeah, funny enough, I've looked into law as well for the last 20 years.
Can you tell me the difference between legal and lawful then?
I'm talking to this gentleman. It's this gentleman's property.
Oh, you know it's him, do you? So why can't you give it back to him then?
He needs to sign for it.
So you want to transfer the security interest?
Do you want to sign for your property, sir? Yes or no?
Mike,
aren't you?
This is the receipt that I've used, right? The way I see it is I'm signing for saying that's my labour, that's my time, so I'm giving you something for something in return, but it already belongs to me, so why should I give you my labour to return what rightfully, lawfully belongs to me?
One question. Are you going to sign for the property?
I'll condition accept your offer.
Can I have a yes or no? There's no conditions. It's your stuff. You want it back.
If you show me a law,
you have to come and sign
show
for
me
it.
a law that requires my signature, please.
Our policy says you need to sign for it. We can't give property to people.
Your
We can't
policy.
prove it's theirs. We can't
So you're
Well, I have
stealing it
proof
then?
here.
By your own definitions, if you're not going to give it back, you just said you know it's his.
Okay, if you wait at the counter, you can report the theft.
Okay, and I'd like to speak to your superior, please.
I told you I'm the most senior person in police officer.
What, there's no chief inspector or superintendent?
No.
What, the highest in here is a sergeant?
Yes.
You're having a laugh, aren't you?
No, I'm not having a laugh. Don't try and degrade me, sir. But
Of course, too. This guy's been nothing but nice this whole
Yes,
time.
it is.
He's getting slightly frustrated, but not nearly as much as I would, for instance, or many other people. I think he was incredibly.
Yeah, Mike, you'd have pulled out a taser by
But
now.
of course, they cannot help it. They got to take a shot at him.
not trying to laugh.
I'm not trying to degrade
You calling me a liar then?
No, I'm just, well, do you know the difference between legal and lawful?
Well, okay.
Why are you
If
running
you
away?
sign for your property, you can't have it back, sir.
So
That's
I've
all
decided
I said.
for
You can't have it back. It's theft. So you're stealing it. Is that what you just said?
Just slammed the door on him.
Fantastic. Well, there you have it. You know, based on that, it looks like they were going to walk over to the next desk and report this as theft, which is not this, of course. But I would love to see what the continuation is, because the first thing they'll do is ask him for his name.
Yeah, name and sign,
We'll
please.
have it all over again. Oh, congratulations, UK. Welcome aboard the crazy. You're a lot.
Thank you, Mike. We appreciate it. And with that, we will actually, hold on, we got a 3-minute one? Okay, let's do a 3-minute one. Normally we don't do auditors,
There's no reason.
but since it's only a couple-minute one, we'll do that while we finish.
No. I can give you my license, but I'm not stepping on the vehicle. No.
Well, would you look at that? We've got an old-fashioned sovereign citizen situation going on here.
Yes,
He
we
already
do.
contradicted himself. Yeah, let's see how this will work out for him. I'm sure it's going to be fine.
I'm certainly hoping I get to see something fun because I want to see fun.
It's very dangerous for me to be out, stepping out, you know, in this situation. You don't know me. I don't know you. No.
Listen, get out.
No. There's my license right there.
You're being disorderly.
No.
Man,
There's my license.
Take it out of the car!
No.
Pennsylvania v.
There's no
Mint.
reason for this.
Well, officer, I mean, your hands are tied. He said no about 7 times, so I guess it's not going to be fine, huh? What do you mean it's not 7 times? I wasn't actually counting.
Quit reaching on the seat. My gun's over there.
No!
Wait, hold up. Don't reach around the seat and use your gun is so... okay. Okay. Hey, somehow I don't think this lad is able to brain. Because
No.
that is not braining.
There's no reason for this. Here's my brand new license. Jamie just got me these licenses. Do not do that.
Do it!
No.
Get out of the truck. Get out of the truck. Get out of the truck right now.
There's no reason for this.
Come on, officer! Make me happy!
No.
Make me happy, he's fighting! Pull a taser! Please, come on, make me happy!
You're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
I didn't do anything.
There you go, man. Lawful command. Get out of the truck.
There's no
Get out of the
license right
truck.
there. No. No.
Oh, he's gonna make me happy!
Get out of the truck.
Stop.
Oh, no, that's a gun.
Get out of the
You
truck.
can call Jamie Atkins right now.
Get out of the truck.
I have my license on. I have my seatbelt on. I didn't do anything wrong.
Get out of the truck.
No. You call R37 right now, sir.
Get out of the truck.
No.
Get out of the truck.
No. Stop it. There's no reason for this bullshit, man.
Yeah, you're right. There is no reason. You should be getting out of the truck.
No, I'm not getting out of the truck. No. No.
There you go. Now you're going to make me happy.
If you want to, take
Yes. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, officer. Make us all happy.
Get out of the vehicle. Tase me.
You heard him. He said it.
Tase me.
Do it.
That shit don't bother me. You understand? Get out of the truck.
Oh, disappointing.
Stop it. Look, stop it.
Quit reaching, quit reaching.
I'm not
Quit reaching, quit talking.
My gun is over there. Stop it. Stop it. Stop this. De-escalate.
Hey, Bert.
You hear me?
Hey, Bert, give me some assistance here. I need assistance on traffic stop.
Stop it. I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, you've done many things wrong.
That's not entirely true, no, is it, sir? You refusing to step out of the car, refusing to obey a lawful order. This is a traffic stop situation. The officer told you to get out of the car. You have to get out of the car.
And he was reaching for a gun.
This is the situation you found yourself in.
Yes.
You admit that there's a gun in the car, and it seems you're reaching for it. Now, if I didn't know any better, it seems like you're creating a very dangerous situation for the officer and you, because right now he's tasering. If you reach for a gun, he's going to reach for something else as well.
Yes.
Stop moving.
I ain't done anything.
Hey, Bert, give me some assistance. Highway 98.
Yeah, I need assistance. This guy is moron with taser and gun.
Subject, I want extra assistance.
Stop it.
Get out of the truck.
Now. You saw me.
Get out of the truck.
You saw me. You saw me.
Get out of the truck.
You saw me.
Get the hell out of the mother freaking truck.
I'm not a violent person.
Well,
you are being violent.
Get out of the truck.
No. No.
Get out of the truck.
No.
Get out of the truck. Get out of the truck.
That's because you're supposed to get out of the truck.
Get out. Get out. Let me go. Get out. Step out of the truck.
There we go. Got him out of the truck. He's still fighting, though. Put your goddamn hands behind your goddamn back.
Put your hand.
Imagine that, announcing your gun and then reaching for it, and then the officer actually responds like this. This is still de-escalating the situation. He could have used his gun, he could have used his taser. Taser was rather ineffective because of a certain installation, I'm guessing. But holy hell, how dumb do you have to be? Just get out of the damn truck and stop being a dick flute.
Yeah.
That revelation. Bye-bye. Wait.
All right, Claire, are you going to be around later? Because I'd like to have you for part B later today. Okay, you need about, what, an hour? Okay, we can do that. Message me on Discord when you're back. Alright. And with that, we'll do our final battle and bring part A to a close for today. Of course, we'll have Auditor Stuff, Sits, and Karens, probably with a lot of Ragical, with us in part B. And of course, then the final section of open line calls, anything goes, from SiriusXM's version of Dark Matter. Hopefully, we're going to have some time travelers. The way it was propositioned as we ended last night. So with that, make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to the goal of 50,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. So that Maxters can send us those nice red boxes. And of course, YouTube puts us on the algorithms. Coinbase, Ibotta, and Gain.gg are all below. Get your freebies. $10 free from the first two, and your first 100 credits free from Gain.gg. Usable to pick up crypto you like, cash, gift cards, whatever, for doing surveys, filling out applications, playing around with apps on your mobile phone, or whatever you like to do. Gotta do something while you're waiting for the energy to rebuild here in Dominion. And until next time, when we have, of course, our Auditor, Sovereign, Citizens in the evening, and, of course, Art Bell in the overnight. Like, share, and subscribe, be kind to one another, and release the Krakens. As we march along this afternoon and every afternoon here from day one. Have the best of afternoons, we will see you tonight for part B. Good night, everybody. Well, not good night. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Good afternoon, and see you tonight.